Bad news. It looks like legendary fighter Mikey Garcia, now retired, says Lomachenko ain't beating Devin Haney. He would have to rock with Devin Haney to get the victory. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. I'm truly the best in the business. I make this look pretty. I make this look easy. Let's go. So Mikey Garcia did a recent interview. This is what he says, quote, "You saw what happened when Lomachenko fought Teofimo. It was the size. It was just the size, so I would have to go with Devin Haney." He also says, I'm picking, this is a direct quote, "I'm picking Devin Haney in that fight," regarding Lomachenko and Devin Haney. "I'm picking Devin Haney in that fight. I think Devin Haney is the naturally bigger fighter, and he's so talented. I am picking Devin Haney. I think Lomachenko, he's got great skills, but naturally he's the smaller fighter." So based on, the old adage that a good, possible good bigger man beats a great little man, things like that. But right here, at least Mikey Garcia is paying a lot of homage to the skill set of Devin Haney. So that's definitely refreshing, because you have other fighters, like, Pitbull Cruz said he's boring. Fans say whatever they want to say, things like that. And you have a technician in Mikey Garcia who's had big fights, big moments, multiple champion, multiple divisions, beat Broner, challenged Errol Spence. So he's had his shine in his career. And, he knows about boxing. He knows about technique. He knows about fundamentals. And, he sparred the likes of Edwin Villaro. He sparred Manny Pacquiao when Pacquiao was like a tornado, a whirlwind. So this is huge praise for Devin Haney. And Mikey probably watched the Kambosos fight and maybe other fights, and, skills pay the bills, real recognize real. And that's what I think it is. But old media is not going to like this. They're not going to like that a former champion, multiple weight, skilled fighter such as Mikey Garcia is picking Devin Haney over Lomachenko. Now, ironically enough, the name Lomachenko and Devin Haney are pretty synonymous, because I've made several videos over the years about the saga that still hasn't come into fruition. And now, according to Bob Arum, this could be something that we get, right? Because there's been some chess pieces that have moved different spots on the board, and it looks like it's more likely and more realistic with Devin Haney having a multi-fight deal with Bob Arum and Top Rank. We could actually get a Lomachenko fight, versus before Devin Haney was across the street. He was with Eddie Hearn. He was on DAZN. It just created inherent obstacles. So I hope Devin Haney and Lomachenko do fight. The only downside to that, and I would be remiss in this video if I did not talk about it, but the only downside to that is there is a bit of unfairness in the fact that Devin Haney really and truly shouldn't even have to fight Lomachenko. And I'm not against competition. I'm not Canelo, somebody who's going to say, hey, I don't want to fight Mexican fighters, or I'm not fighting these guys. I'm not saying it from a space of the best shouldn't fight the best. That's not what I'm doing here. That's not this. Why I'm saying that is because now that the tables have turned, Devin Haney is in the driver's seat, and he has all the hardware in the division that Lomachenko. So keep in mind, Lomachenko was known, and he was in the lightweight division. He's had several fights there now. He's never had all the belts in the division. In fact, for Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, and George Kambosos Jr., they had to fabricate and lie and try to convince the world and the boxing forums and boxing community that Devin Haney was an Gmail champion. And despite that WBC belt floating around, regardless of the franchise situation designation, which wasn't transferable, and then they lied and then changed it and said it is transferable for Lomachenko and Teofimo, and it changed hands, and then it was also transferable for the Teofimo versus Kambosos fight. But my point is this: old media allowed this lie to continue through three different fighters' hands that they were undisputed, knowing dang well they weren't truly undisputed with a guy who was unbeaten, as crafty, as stealthy, as skilled as Devin Haney. And he had the WBC full belt, not WBC silver or WBC interim. He had the regular full WBC belt, but they tried to undermine him. They tried to cut him out the equation. And then now that he continued to pursue his dreams, now that Devin Haney continued to impress and continued to win, which is what it's all about, and now he has all the hardware, you see Bob Arum and Top Rank and the fans, and now they're pushing for this fight to happen. And I do resent that, based on the fact of this fight could have, should have, would have happened years ago when Devin Haney was calling him Lomachenko, and he was 21, 22 years old, and Lomachenko was a guy with some belts, and Devin Haney was ranked with the WBC. In fact, I'm going to take it a step further. I actually think that Lomachenko, based on, because I'm an old school soul, and I believe that experience plays a part, but I'm not saying that Lomachenko ever would have beat Devin Haney. But what I am saying is this: if Lomachenko, for his own sake, he should have fought Devin Haney before, when Devin Haney was younger, when he was initially calling him out. He waited, and now it's worse because Devin Haney's only improving. If you look at his body type, he's only developing as a young man. And, he's only gaining confidence and experience. Just like it's similar to, like, let's say Canelo, David Benavidez. Canelo, if he would have fought David Benavidez, maybe when David Benavidez very first called him out, if anything, that would probably give him a better shot. But if you wait, and then guys continue winning and growing and gaining confidence, then now you've created a different monster. So, we'll see if it plays out in Devin Haney fights Lomachenko. I think Devin Haney should be in the driver's seat, especially if he gets past Kambosos. And it's funny because people are trying to water down the Kambosos victory for Devin, but this is the same guy that Lomachenko was supposed to fight in Australia. And based on the war in his country, that's the only reason the fight didn't happen. Bob Arum told you this. Listen, I'm the best in the business. Make sure you guys subscribe for more videos like this. Boxing news, I give you the scoop. I give you the everything. I am boxing. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready, with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.